Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
Smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
Smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff. Mr. Scott, I'm in it.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff. Feeling like a hippie, all I wanna do is smoke and fuck. GMO cookies, had to mix it with some wedding cake. I'm so high, my fly away, I swear I won't come down today. Presidential chief for blowing reefer in my Cadillac. Cruising through the city, getting blizzy, watching Thundercat. Sipping on this bourbon, got me swerving, let me handle that. Can't get no ticket, ain't nobody got no time for that. Faded and X-rated at your BM house, eating snacks, busting down a Rilla West, I dig deeper from the back. Blasting that transition straight, fucking that's a fact, Jack. Baby mama love me, but I can't stay, I had to hold her back. In this straight flexing, had to put her in the torture rack. Slanging good wood, got me feeling like a lumberjack. Good drink in the split, the reason for this episode. So if you looking for I'm in the whip, still getting blown. Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff. I was busting down to feel it, bout to feel it with some sticky, with two sexy college bitches. Want me dig a couple digits. It's the life that I envision. I've been solid from the start. A lot of niggas got money, but them niggas ain't got no heart. Blowing dodo in a photo, got me slow motion like 4-4. When I just bought 4 O's of kush on that Jay-Z 444. I'm feeling presidential, I arrive on cloud 9. With big blunt spaghetti on my mind, my stress level decline. High giraffe sass in a palm tree, climbing fast. Wish I can do this all the time. God, don't let this be my last. Tell them haters kiss my ass as I'm about to blast off. This that super stupid fruity, trying to be hard not to call. Only the best that's in my lungs, and you can keep that garbage with you, either backward or Philly. But I swear I prefer Swisher. If you got some Bama boy, I pray the Lord be with you. I just wanna smoke with Red, Meth, and Snoop, talking figures. Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
Smoking out, blowing up, keep my backwood good and stuff.
smoke some,
John Dami made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
Hey, Block, man. What up, nigga? Hey, Block, hit up Scott, man. Okay, I'm feeling good. Yeah, we gon' spend some money. Uh-oh.
I'ma blow a bag. Fresh from the mouth, pop tag. Hit the lot, bought the whip straight cash. I'ma blow a bag. Chick looking Cardi B bad. She fat, face tits in her head. I'ma blow a bag. Fall up in the party acting bad. Show my head like I don't know how to act. on their ass.
Pull up to the mall and you know we poppin' tags. With a thick bitch with a whole lot of ass. Super salt drip like I'm spinning out the stash. Running through these hundreds, you would think I blew my legs. You blew your rent money, I'ma blow another bag. Cop a new whip about 200 on the dash.
Fresh from the mouth, pop tag. Hit the lot, bought the whip straight cash. I'ma blow a bag. Chick looking Cardi B bad. And she fine, face tits in her head. I'ma blow a bag. Fall up in the party acting bad. Show my ass like I don't know how to act. I'ma blow a bag. I'ma blow it out, get it back. Know a nigga body money all fast. I'ma blow a bag.
Acting bad, I'm the goat in this shit. I'm a hood nigga, first pick on everybody's list. Some average ass niggas can't fuck with my clique. And them average ass hoes can't fuck with my bitch.
I'ma blow a bag.
Tell them sit around whacking bad. About to throw it all straight cash. Blowing on their gas. Only in town for the night, so you gon' make a move, bust a move fast. I got the whole squad with me and we about to make it rain. Couple hours left, then we headed to a plane. And we here checking fun, got them other niggas shame. It's a celebration, pop the champagne.
I'ma blow a bag. Fresh from the mouth, pop tag. Hit the lot, bought the whip straight cash. I'ma blow a bag. Chick looking Cardi B bad. And she fine, face tits in her head. I'ma blow a bag. Fall up in the party acting bad. Show my ass like I don't know how to act. I'ma blow a bag. I'ma blow it out, get it back. Know a nigga body money all fast. I'ma blow a bag.
This is a dangerous group. 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 This is a dangerous
This is more than crunk, nigga, we keep it live. I'll break some, I start a ride. Yeah, I start a ride. Let's ride. This is more than crunk, nigga, we keep it live. I'll break some, I start a ride. Yeah, I start a ride. We marching from the south, we marching from the west. We strapped with the K, bulletproof vest. We marching from the north, we marching from the east. Rastafari, taking over the streets. Those with ears listen to the eternal spirit. This is the takeover, politicians is missing, cracking the concrete.
Yo. What's up, man?
Yo, we back.
We back in this thing once again. How long has it been, man?
Woo.
It's been a minute.
Man,
It's been a
so
minute.
much can happen.
Oh, heck yeah, a lot has happened, man. Well, first and foremost, man, we are the Hip Hop Rejects. This is Reject Radio. This is your first time checking us out. We are a show, used to be a show all about hip hop, which is of course the name, the Hip Hop Rejects, but we've transformed the show into more about music. The show has always been about supporting independent artists, and
Which we
yeah,
still
man.
gonna do.
Yes, we're still gonna do that also as well. But man, we are here on Twitch. This is actually the first
First episode on Twitch.
Yep.
First video episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey, we back in it. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all we was coming back bigger and better. You know, I think we missed most of 2020.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
For the most part.
but we do have a new schedule. We will be streaming. We started a little late tonight trying to get some stuff started, but we will be streaming on Saturday nights at 9:30 p.m. Central. And it's not gonna be every week, it's gonna be every other week now.
Yes.
So we'll be giving y'all pretty much like maybe two shows a month,
Yeah.
depending
Yeah.
on how the month fall. So we got
And also depends on how music falls as well. I just hit the
yeah,
record for the download actually as well while we were doing that. So what's up to the folks on all the different podcast services? This is but episode 108 of the Hip Hop Rejects. We are back once again. Had to say it twice because I forgot to hit the button for the podcast people, the people who listen to the audio version. But yeah, man, no, it's gonna be like two shows a month. If anything else goes, then music starts to pop off. We'll do some stuff like that. In addition to that, so too, we're gonna be doing a lot of curated type shows too, because with the pandemic and all that good stuff, man. The music industry ain't really, they moving, but they ain't moving. There ain't no concerts.
no.
Young, I lost you, bro.
Let's just say I'll be glad when I upgrade. Let's just say I'll be glad when I upgrade.
Well, thank goodness
Well,
for a stream deck, and we can switch scenes until we get these things resolved. So you good.
right. But let's do a little house cleaning, man. Follow us on the community at Facebook,
Yes.
the Hip Hop Rejects,
Yes.
Instagram, the Hip Hop Rejects, Twitter, the Hip Hop Rejects. We on Google Play. Well, no, it's not Google Play anymore. We on YouTube Music.
Google Podcasts. Is it Google?
Well,
Google Podcasts still exists. Yeah.
The Google Podcast. We on YouTube. We're on now Twitch, Spotify, Spreaker, and SoundCloud.
Yes.
And what's it called? iTunes Podcast, Apple
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm a Samsung guy, so I don't know what y'all got going on over there on Apple.
It's okay, man. Apple only created the word podcast. But yeah, man. No, man, we back at it again, man. For
back
the most part,
because you want it.
I was looking for that song actually to play before the show. Couldn't find it. It's on a CD somewhere. I thought I had it. I had it
on my
digitally.
computer. You should have called me. It's on my external hard drive.
Yeah, you meant to send it to me.
Right.
Let's see, man. If you, for just going back over the normal housekeeping stuff. If you're new to the show, independent artists, all that good stuff, please send your stuff over to the hiphop@gmail.com. We got Indie Spotlight. That's gonna be really cool now because we're doing a video version now. On top of that, like the landscape of music has kind of transformed a little bit, and I'll say how. The music has transformed a little bit just with the inclusion of TikTok, because artists are like literally blowing up off of TikTok because one, the company that owns TikTok, they're not really into the business of like dealing with royalties and all that type of stuff, man. And they're just letting people like, hey, put your stuff on there, people going to use on the video, and people just hear, and if they like it, it just blows up from there.
Using that old Jamie Foxx term, it's just gonna blow up. You wait, but I mean, another thing that's gotten the music popping are the dances people create to the songs, and
Mm-hmm.
people get on TikTok and do their TikTok dances to these songs and start a trend. So that just boosts the numbers of the music up also. So I mean, 2020 for tech and video was probably like the best thing.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that
Oh yeah.
that that like, that boosted that
Shoot,
part of the business.
streaming video
Videos,
conferencing of any sort or kind, dude. It's like that is
interviews,
like
like
the thing.
people in-person interviews are probably a thing of the past. Like you gonna get some,
Yeah.
but
But if you
like
can't
if I
get
can
there, then
come
we just
up
gonna video interview you.
right, if somebody on tour and they got an interview schedule, hey, just hit me up on Skype or WebEx or whatever. I mean,
Right.
hey, we doing our show from two separate cities.
Right. Exactly.
So, it is what it is. But yeah, man,
Uh
these man, if I could have just went on and
what?
developed a video platform, we could have been rolling in the millions.
Who you telling, man? Who are you telling? Um so as far as like trying to think about some things that have gone down. Okay, so first thing that comes to mind right now, first thing that comes to mind is over 2020, Wayne sold his masters to Universal.
After he fought for his masters,
And he
then
just
turned around and sold them.
and he just got bought out for it.
I don't know. Like I like owning your masters is you make more to me. You make more money owning your masters.
Uh-huh. Why do you think people like Jay-Z,
It. I
who
mean,
else?
the
Michael the
ultimate
thing
gift.
Michael Jackson did, was it Prince on their masters?
I'm not sure,
I
but
think at the time when they were alive they did.
the ultimate gift that Russell Simmons could give LL Cool J when Russell was transitioning
Very good
from
example.
Def Jam, he gave him his masters.
Right.
Do you know how much, like y'all probably don't even know, but do you know how much LL music is sampled
Mm-hmm.
or used for a commercial, especially in Mama Said Knock You Out in boxing? I
Use
mean,
That's using a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
yeah, so like LL really, I know he ain't did no music in a long time. Oh, happy belated birthday to one of the greatest of all time. Also, he just turned 52. But
That's all?
that's all, bro. 52.
Dang.
You gotta remember LL been the game, but you gotta remember
But
when
he was
he
yeah, that's
came
right.
to
He been in the game
he
since he
was
was a teenager.
16 when he dropped his first album.
That's right.
Like I tell people, like for me, and I just said this like episodes like in the beginning of Hip Hop Rejects. LL is GOAT tier. No, you got GOAT tier, then you got God tier. I'm gonna put LL at God tier simply because like when Run DMC LL came into the scene when Run DMC just and the Beastie Boys weren't cutting it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So like LL literally took hip hop and Def Jam and put him on his back.
Mm-hmm.
At
Mm-hmm.
16, bro, me and my
Yep.
radio.
That man put the label on his back and ran with it.
So I mean, I feel like he is one of those rappers where people saying, and I know when people saying they're top 10, when they talk about their top 5 rappers and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
they talking about, they really don't talk about pioneers. They talking about, lyrical content and all that right there. But then you got to sit back and just listen to LL. Like if you can't just go off his singles and the songs that are the most popular, you have to sit back and listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
But like again, I say, man, he like God tier to me, and it's only 4 rappers I consider God tier.
LL Cool J, J. Cole, and I don't know who the other person is.
No, I I don't put LL Cool J in my. I mean, I don't put J Cole in my God tier.
Oh, not okay.
Like
Gotcha, okay.
nobody
Nas.
recent. My God tier. Let me just go ahead and break it down. My God tier will be LL, Andre 3000. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but Eminem,
Okay, I can feel that.
Eminem, and I'm really gonna have to run with my boy. I gotta run with Nasir Jones.
See, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
And,
So, Mr.
and
Don't Play, yeah, LL definitely, Mr. LL Cool J is definitely in the top 10 of lyricists. Definitely.
yeah, I mean, like one of the funniest beefs in hip hop history to me is him versus Cannabis.
Boy.
Like
Boy.
the man took Cannabis' name and made a song called "Can I Bust." So
Boy said, I got a mic on my arm. You don't want to do that.
man, I'm serious, bro. Like,
Oh man.
and even like LJ, like LL is like he has your mama throwing. Well, for some of y'all grandmamas, but he had your mama, you, and you know, depending on how old you are, like your daughter throwing panties on the stage.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, like, and literally, I felt like Nelly had took that LL
He kind of sort of he
right.
kind of did. He kind of felt
You know what I'm
that
saying?
void.
I'm gonna sit up here and I'm just gonna lift weights all day, lick my lips, and make songs for the ladies. But then you go deeper down in the album, and then you got them gutter tracks.
Yep.
But LL was smart. He knew the main name, Lady Loves Cool James, bro.
That man knew.
He already knew what he was coming in the scene to do, on the scene
Exactly.
to do. I'm gonna hit this female target, bring them into hip hop, make them love me, and then I'm gonna make all my money that way. And I own my own masters, and I do acting
And movies.
and movies, and I'm a producer, and I got a company. Like LL ain't gotta do nothing else. Like I would love to hear another album from him just as much as I would love to hear one from, you know, Andre 3000. But
Man, I'm not even putting my
we
I'm not even
we
hitching
not
my wagon to that truck, bro.
exactly, bro. Like he
I've been wanting
exactly, Mr. Don't Play.
I've been wanting the Andre album. I've been wanting the Outkast album. Just one more. Just one more. That's
And
all I
then
want.
you know they recently re-released Stank on You remastered with some remixes to some songs on it, like I'm sorry, Miss Jackson and stuff. So that was kind of what we got.
Don't play my emotions, bro. Don't play my emotions.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Um, but yeah, back to the whole master situation. So I'm wondering, it's kind of like, why did he sell it because of Baby? Because we know, I mean, on this podcast, Baby.
Tell y'all, let me refresh y'all memory.
There's
became-
literally an episode. I can't tell you the number. I have to go back and look. There's a little episode where we talked about this dude the entire episode. Like it was just the entire news run of what we were talking about. It was
that
him.
when he went on the Breakfast Club?
Yep. And then we went off all the stuff where he didn't want to pay. He didn't want to pay his percentage for his finder's fee to the lady who discovered them and got them a deal.
He didn't want to pay them.
He didn't want to pay none of Cash Money. He didn't want to pay Wayne.
We dedicated a whole show. I can't call him. I'm just keep calling him Birdman. Oh, I'll call him Beatrice, whatever he wants. Like, I gotta take it and say that he is the reason why Fresh ain't there no more.
Mm-hmm.
Why Turk left, why Juvie left. BG definitely was just like BG made a whole song called "Fuck You" and just laid it all, like he dedicated a whole album to just laying it all on the line, man. And you know, it was just like I don't know, man. But as far as his master, like for a minute, Wayne was looking like he was hurting.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I don't
just,
know,
I
maybe
mean,
Red
cause see, I
sitting
don't know the
back.
situation cause Cash Money had so many people on that roster, man. Like they had Lil Twiz, we had Tiger, we had there was like
Drake, Nicki Minaj,
Drake and Nicki Minaj were the only two that was just like that was the cash flow. Those two
Mac
alone
Main.
were the cash flow. Mac Main,
Lloyd
uh,
was on there for a minute. I think
yeah,
Young
Lloyd was
Thug
on
was
there
on
for a
there.
minute. Shit, Marion was on there for a hot minute himself.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like
One Young Thug on there.
they yeah, Young Thug was the kind of like the I think Young Thug was kind of well he was his replacement.
No way.
Who else, man? Yeah, they had their roster was thick, like
Yeah.
super thick.
But you know what I'm
And
saying? Like it was just those. I can honestly say though, man, thinking about Cash Money and thinking about, you know, you can't think about Cash Money and not think about No Limit. Like P had the roster though.
yeah, because P didn't burn on his people like Baby did.
Yeah, P had the roster. But then, you know, it just that whole era, that was just a whole era because, you know, like Cash Money really took off for, you know, the first part of the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, P had like the 90s on lock, you know.
I feel like P had like one whole year on lock, like because the albums dropped. Like, bro, it's being in junior high school and in high school, bro. It felt like a Master P album dropped like every week, and then you like open up, and this is like when cassettes were a thing, and so you
Oh, well,
open up.
don't say high school then, because I ain't had no cassettes in high school.
No, I'm just
Don't
saying, like
play me
you still,
too
but no, you
bad.
still had the cassettes available to you, and I knew some people that actually had the cassettes, depending on what type of vehicle they had. But like when you would open up the cover of the album, you'd be like, you see the full lineup of
Oh
the
yeah,
calendar. Like,
all the
okay,
hours.
this is coming out. This coming out next week. This coming out next month. It's like, like
Man,
who?
you had
Like
that.
name me a label who does that? Who had it that way? Cash Money tried to do that.
Yeah, they tried to do that, but it just didn't work. Because really, let's just be honest, man. In the beginning, Cash Money Money Makers was Juvenile and BG. And then when Wayne finally dropped his album, you know, it became Wayne. Turk solo wasn't good. Turk on group stuff was fire, but him on a song by himself wasn't good.
That's how it be, man. Everybody in the group can't do a solo album. Everybody can't. Everybody can't. Just like with Destiny Child. I mean,
Exactly, Mr. Don't Play.
it's like I mean, Michelle, she just didn't,
Oh, she ain't pan out.
didn't materialize on her own. But
But
if you go back,
she did good on the gospel scene though.
yeah, she did good on gospel, but like the R&B, it just wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing.
No,
That was not her
and
thing. Like her, like Kelly, of course Beyonce, but Kelly, I always felt Kelly like stuff was like on another level. I mean, from Beyonce, I always loved Kelly stuff. Shoot, even if you go back to the original, Latoya Luckett blew up as well.
Yeah. But back on that Masters topic though, I mean, as far as I could say, who else owns their masters that we know of?
Jay-Z owns his masters. I mean, that's probably some other people that own their masters. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. I'll tell you. Because I know there's more than one. And there's some people that probably just had it just pretty much roped into their deal.
Yeah. I think, matter of fact, if your company had a distribution deal, you own your master.
Pretty much.
So, like, that means P owned his masters.
Yeah. Okay. So Taylor Swift, Jay-Z.
Taylor don't own her masters.
I guess she does now. I think there was a whole little scuffle with that like
I
last year, I
thought
believe.
Scooter Braun. I thought Scooter Braun had a masters and just recently sold them.
Well, they saying he was all over bought her former record label. Okay. After his company bought her former record label, the rights of the masters, but his rights to music is rare than you think. Swift owns all her masters. She owns all her masters post 2018.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So of course we said Jay-Z. Rihanna owns her masters.
Okay.
Frank Ocean does. Iggy Azalea doesn't have all her rights to her old music because some of that music is part of Grand Hustle. Anyway.
Yeah.
U2, Sierra does.
Okay.
Metallica, 21 Savage, Chance, of course LL, Stevie Wonder, and I think that's all they have on here so far. That's what I said. Yeah.
Can you tell me one of the first? And I recently just learned this. I ain't gonna act
21
like
is actually only one of the newer artists that owns his masters. He's actually
Yeah.
kind of smart for that one.
I want to do Cole on his.
Huh?
I want to do Cole on his.
Mm.
All his stuff produced under Dreamville.
He might. He probably might.
But
He does all his own stuff. So
yeah, who was one of the and like I said, I just recently learned this within the past few days, but I want to see if you know one of the older, like back in the 50s, 60s artists, one of the first black artists to own his own master.
Nah, I don't know who that is. I'm guessing James Brown.
Sam Cooke.
I was gonna say that was bro. Okay, the movie in Miami that made me think of his name.
That's why I said I just learned it. I
That
did
made me
not
think
know
of him.
Sam Cooke earned his own owned his own masters.
Yep, that made me that was the first thing that popped in my head. But I'm like, it's probably not Sam Cooke.
But yeah, I had to go and look that up. He owned his own masters. So
speaking of, I gotta watch that. Speaking of shows and stuff that's related to hip hop, I got some recommendations because since the last time, did you ever get a chance to watch Wu-Tang the American Story?
Oh, no.
I need you to get on Hulu and watch this like tomorrow. Like watch it tomorrow. It is.
I'll watch it tonight. I ain't got nothing.
It is so great, bro. It is probably hands down, probably the most recent, probably greatest autobiographies from a rap perspective. And there's gonna be a season 2 as well. That's gonna continue the story.
Okay.
It is, dude. It is so freaking good. I love that show. Like I was hyped about it from the jump. And then when I watched it, I was so impressed.
Okay, it was just like, you know what, my favorite, like on the streaming platform. Remember, the Get Down was
yeah,
my show.
one of the most expensive shows produced by Netflix.
Yeah, I really wish it could have kept going, but I like how the platform it put those two young people on, Justice Smith and I forgot her name, but she played his girlfriend. I think like her Instagram is like Horizon Phone or something like that. But yeah, cause she's playing in American Gods now. And
I think I might know who you talking about because I watch American Gods.
Yeah, she plays on the new season. She finna start on the new season.
Oh, she's gonna be on the new season. Okay,
she plays on. She'll be on American Gods, and then she also has a show on USA. So, and then she been doing her music and stuff too. Let me get her name.
Okay. That's another show. There's another show on Netflix that I can't think of the name of it, and I watched it. It's a Netflix music show, but it has T.I., Cardi B, and Chance on it.
It was like competition.
Yes, that was a very, very good show. That was a very good show.
I saw a few episodes of that.
The talent in that competition was like all that competition was like fire. And the dude that won, it like super deserved it. I follow him on Facebook actually.
I'm
Dude was D
end
Smoke.
up butchering her. Oh, I'm end up butchering her last name, but her
Go for it.
first name is Horizon, but her last name is Guardiola.
Whoa.
Gu
And this is the get
Guardiola.
down, right? Let me see
Yeah,
who this is.
Guardiola.
Let me see who this is. Let me look at the cast of the
Cause she
get
played
down.
Mylene.
Oh, okay. I see her face. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. At least I haven't seen her in anything. There's nothing
She
that
got a show on USA, and she made a couple of cameos.
Yeah, nothing. I've watched nothing. I'm looking at her. What you call her right now? Nothing. I haven't seen anything that she's been in. So she's gonna be a fresh face to me if she's gonna be on New Gods, on American Gods. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
that's
a singer
all.
songwriter actress. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to see what else. What else has gone down? I mean, of course, we continue
Let
to
me just
have like
throw this out. It's been a dope ass year for female rappers.
yeah. There's some chicks
You
I've
know,
never. If it wasn't for TikTok, that I didn't know. And then when I go look them up on like Tidal or Spotify, I'm like, and I see their artist photo, I'm like, you seen this song? Are you rapping?
hey,
Like for real?
I mean, the ones that stand out, which I'm okay, like you got like Cardi,
Yeah.
you know, Nicki had some hits, you know, pretty much like features on stuff though. I can't
Mhm.
recall a strictly Nicki song that came out this past year. But you know, Saweetie,
Yeah.
Meg,
Megan. Yeah.
um, who else?
I'm gonna tell you who been destroying the game in R&B. Her.
Her.
She.
Like,
Man.
bro,
She.
like I'm not gonna lie,
And
man.
she's like 22, dude, and she just Grammys.
Like she pulling the Alicia Keys. Remember when Alicia first hit the scene?
Mm-hmm.
You know that I could play the piano, I could play the guitar. You
Yep.
know, I'm finna kill you. And then you know this backup. I mean BS, the song with her and J. I can't say the good name for nothing. J.I. Eco.
Oh, yeah, Gina
J.I.
Eco. Yeah.
Yeah, like that song. Um, Damage. You
Yeah.
know, like she killing it, bro. And then the fact that they just think about 2020. Her, J.I. Eco, they both black and Asian.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finna have a black and Asian vice president. So I guess that's the combination that was the sauce for this year, huh?
Then we had whose album I just recently listened to at the end of the year.
Drake album just dropped this month.
What is his name? You put me on this dude, and I can't even think his name.
I put you on him?
Yeah. Is it Lucas? Nah, is it Jordan Lucas? Yes, that's it.
Jordan. Oh yeah. Jordan Lucas.
His last album, oh man. I jammed that sucker
And him and
front to
that
back.
song Will, bro. That song Will. And you know, like that whole album with the song Will on it, then you know, like I just don't cause I ran across him, Dave East, like I had been listening to Logic, but like Logic last album dropped in 2020.
Yep, he dropped his last album. Yep,
and it was just like, and then ADHD, the song ADHD with Jordan Lucas and Logic, because you remember Logic and Jordan Lucas had been beefing, and you know they was taking shots at each other in the song, but it was like you know what I'm saying, like friendly shots. But I feel like Like if you had been listening to like I had been listening to Joyner Lucas Underground because he signed to Eminem, so you know it was gonna be like he was supposed to be a part of Slaughterhouse. You know,
Mm-hmm.
had Slaughterhouse stayed together,
Stay together, yeah.
but like, bro, like his wordplay, his style, like y'all know I like that classic style. I'm just gonna give you bars. I ain't trying to sing. I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't finna
Yeah.
auto tune it. I'm just gonna give you bars. So like him, Dave East, like I said, Logic, and that last album by Logic. Like if you didn't like Logic before that last album,
Logic.
if you listen to that
Oh,
last album, bro, especially the song he did with Eminem, where he damn near sounded just like Eminem.
that last year, the last Logic album, Joyner Lucas and Eminem, Music to Get Murdered to, Part
Yeah,
2.
yeah. Who else? Who else had some fire music? I mean, Drake had a good year. You know, he, of course, he gonna be on some Khaled stuff. So the
Oh,
songs
well,
he
yeah.
did for Khaled,
This
uh,
Khaled wasn't as hot as it normally is. I don't know, could it could have
nah,
been
it ain't, it ain't.
maybe it could have been the restrictions of the people he could have got during the pandemic, maybe. Because normally the Khaled albums are always just fire a lot of
Yeah,
times. But this one,
I mean, yeah, I ain't even finna try to
it
sugarcoat it. It is what it is.
is kind of,
But
it's okay, Khaled.
I mean, I can't believe I forgot this. The
What?
baby. Like the baby that had a hell of a year.
Yeah, yeah. I
Even though
need, I
he
need,
just
I
rapped
need, I
and run
need,
on,
I
he
need, I
rapped and run
need,
on sentences.
I need him and Lil Baby. I need somebody to change the name, bro.
Man, somebody got
I
to
need
change.
somebody to
He
change
had
their
a
name.
hell of a year too. Lil Baby had a hell of a year too. So
I need one of these boys to change their name. Somebody gotta change something. I mean, we gonna get confused on. I know I got confused on who was who. Too many fucking babies, Mister. You got that right, bro. Too many freaking babies in the industry. We need some grown men in the industry, bro. Something. Need some
okay,
different. Need some different artist name, bro.
so I pulled up the top artists of 2020.
Mhm.
So they said, oh, he had a hell of a year. Just too bad he wasn't allowed to see it. Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, it was some
Uh,
artists death as well. Pop Smoke. Was he the only one? I can't remember if anybody else did.
but
Any other like young music artist. But man, this generation of music artists, man, these guys are not around a long time at all, man. Like they
nah, I
like a
thought
lot
we
of.
had rappers getting killed in our generation, but
But no,
like
what
these,
with the '90s, I mean, the most pivotal large
I
deaths
mean,
in
but you
hip
gotta
hop
think about it
was
like getting
Pac,
killed,
Biggie, Big L,
and Jam Master Jay.
Punish, Big
Big
Pun.
Pun died of a heart.
So,
Like
yeah,
he didn't get killed.
yeah, he didn't get killed now.
He had a natural death, you know. But all right, so the top 20 artists of 2020 hip hop was Juice World, Roddy Rich. He had some stuff. The Weeknd, I consider him more R&B than hip hop.
He be
But
riding that line.
and then his latest album seemed more like pop and more pop, kind of like rock and rollish to me.
Yeah, he's trying to
The
crossover.
number, yeah, the baby, number 4, the baby, number 5, little baby, number 6, Drake, number
Need
7, Pop Smoke.
we need to have a versus battle. Who gonna take the name, baby?
Number 8, Post Malone. Number
Have
9,
and
Lil
have
Uzi
Cash Money Baby be the referee.
Vert. Number 10 was Young Boy Never Broke Again. 11 was Rod Wave. He hit the scene hard. 12 was Megan Thee Stallion. Doja Cat. She had a hell of a year,
Yeah,
even
she
though
did.
she had her little controversies.
Yeah.
14, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, he's not hip hop, he's R&B, but that song Yummy, that
Oh.
shit hit the scene hard, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. And his
Number
and his
15.
like song he has out now, Alone. That
Oh
song
yeah,
is
that too.
Lonely.
Uh,
My bad. I don't want to say Alone. Same thing.
yeah, Lonely. Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, Gunna,
Yes, Travis
Chris
Scott.
Brown.
Oh, the millions and millions of dollars this dude has made in 2020 off
Ooh.
PlayStation, Fortnite, Nike.
Bro,
They paid him $1 million just to do the PS5 thing.
man, what you talking about?
Mr. said, what happened
Now,
with Doja Cat?
what
I can't
happened with
remember
Doja
exactly
Cat?
because I don't know. I
She,
barely know who the hell she is.
somebody had went like all the way back when she was like 15 to 16. You know, when you
Oh,
in
was
your
it like some
teenage
tweets that she
years,
put out or something like that?
yeah, when you in your
Okay.
teenage years, especially with her being like she like originally from South Africa, so she
Really?
got that. Yeah, she like her
Told you I don't know nothing about this
heritage.
girl, bro. I know as much as this whole situation with these tweets went. That's it, as far as I know.
But she mixed, so she half black, half white, and she was having an identity crisis. You know, like at one point she was just trying to be white.
hmm
So I mean, like the mixed kids we grew up around, you know, they grew up in the Delta with us, so they were just black. They were just light skinned. We really didn't just say they was,
It's
you
whatever you
know,
identify.
mixed with
It's honestly whatever you identify with.
identify with. But you know what I'm saying? So somebody went and dug up those old tweets and you know they was calling her, you know, saying she wasn't black because she didn't want to be black, whoop whoop, all that. She went on and
And you say she
apologized
from
for
South
it.
Africa, right?
Yeah.
I would have told them after that. Somebody would have came to me like that. I would have been like, bro, I was born in the motherland. Where you from?
Hey.
It's just like,
But yeah,
despite the fact that my parents are black and white, I'm from Africa. So what you got?
but like as far as controversies for 2020, you had Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez
Tory
and
Lane
Shoot
situation.
Yeah, I mean 2020 was full of trying to get folks canceled.
Yeah, we had
So
that. We had that stint of that. I think that was like the summer, like the beginning of the summer, bro. I don't know if people were just going stir crazy, or they was just in the house too long, and they just started just going through social media trying to see who they can just destroy. Cause that's literally what it was. Like I'm like I want to say around like July, June, there was a lot of that going on. It wasn't just in music. It was in a lot of different platforms of entertainment where I saw a lot of that going on. Like movie industry, all that stuff. That was just like
oh, she
everywhere.
did
Everywhere.
right. Okay, she wasn't born in Africa. She was born in LA. But she
Okay, okay.
did right to change her name to Doja Cat because I can't say that. Amala Ratna Vandal Dalamini.
Oh Lord, arachnophobia.
That's her name. Like her mom is Jewish and her daddy is South African.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Doja
Oh,
Cat works better for her.
yeah, most definitely.
And with that name, you a nigga.
All right, man. I think that's gonna be it, bro. Like we said, like the episodes going forward for Hip Hop Rejects will be 2 times a month. So the next show will be. Let me look at my calendar.
Oh, one more artist we forgot that hit the scene hard this year.
Who that?
Jack Harlow.
Who?
Jack Harlow.
Who the hell that?
He a white boy, but Jack Harlow got some dope music, man. Like, bro, you been out the music scene like hard, huh?
No, man. If I stumble upon you, I'll listen to your work. Like I found several
He got
people.
that song. He got that song. What's popping?
Oh, okay, okay,
And he got the other song, Tyler Hero.
okay. Yeah, I didn't know who that was at first. Cause sometimes, man,
And
people be ad libbing people's songs on TikTok, and I'm like, is this really? Is this Sometimes, sometimes when I'm like, is this your song or is this you just? And then I come to find out, I'm like, oh, this is the actual artist. Like, what the hell? So it's like the
when
type
I
of stuff
first
that
heard the
that I see.
song "What's Popping,"
Mhm.
like the cadence, the wordplay, like he was one of them cats I thought was black.
That's how it tends to
Then when
be.
I found it, and I ran across the video, I was on YouTube, and I ran across the video. I said, "There's a white boy." Then when I found out where he was from, he from Louisville, Kentucky. Like, you mean tell me DJ Drama?
You said DJ Drama found him?
Yeah, Drum.
He must have. The old boy must have went to Atlanta. Kentucky's
I
close to
don't
Atlanta.
know what. I
Close to
don't
Georgia.
know what Drum found him at, bro.
Wow, that's a hell of a find for.
But like I was intrigued, and I just wanted to, you know, like and he wasn't them cats that just like, you know what I'm saying, Lil Dicky could just hop on and just freestyle and go hard with it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause one of the greatest freestyles I ever heard was Lil Dicky on Swear in the Morning.
Oh yeah. That's another thing. I don't do well with XM because Sway is on XM.
Yeah, I got it. I listen to it every time I'm in the car in the morning
Oh,
time.
it's still going, right?
Yeah,
They ain't
it's still
stopping
going
anything.
hard
Okay.
and strong.
They probably might be doing it. They may be doing that job for remote locations now. More
Yeah,
likely.
they are. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
they
figured.
tell you, you know what I'm saying, they still not in the studio, so they doing the show from home.
Okay.
So
That's
but
crazy.
like Sway in the Morning, bro, like they still bringing on unknown artists. Sway got it where independent artists can send their music. If he click on it and he listen to it, you know, he gonna play it on the show.
Oh,
If he
yeah.
don't like it, he ain't gonna bring it on the show.
I'm gonna tell you who else killed it, and then we gonna wrap it. I'm gonna tell you who else killed it. Toby, the Wingway.
Who?
Toby.
Oh, Toby. I forgot
That-
about him this year too.
Boy, woo! That boy just has a
Yeah.
style of his own. And the funny thing is about Toby, I met Toby before he blew up. He's a friend of DJ S, who we had on doing indie artist month.
Like, yeah.
And he's a very good friend of his, and I met him because DJ S had a book signing, and me and my wife was at it, and that's literally how I met him. Super nice, and I met his wife because she was sitting right behind me at the show at the thing as well, and I met her, and she's like super nice. So that was crazy that I met him like.
Boy said, "Try Jesus."
All right,
Tell
man.
you
Let's wrap it up, man. This is gonna bring the Hip Hop Reject Radio to a close, man. Again, so the tip is next show is going to be January 30th. The start time, even though we started late tonight, start time is going to be like 9 p.m. 9 p.m. start time for the show on Twitch. There'll be some graphics flowing around very soon in the coming weeks that'll kind of show that, and it'll be pinned on. It'll be on the Twitch channel. It'll be in the Hip Hop Rejects community group on the official page and on the Press Play Network page also as well. So y'all catch that and see that on there. Independent artist is still the grind, man. So, and like I said in the beginning of the show, with TikTok, I have found some artists, bro. So I'm like, we're gonna be geeking. Yeah, we're gonna be geeking up, and we're gonna be doing some video interviews on Twitch, some live video interviews, and a lot of this stuff will be going to the YouTube channel. So go look at the YouTube channel. This show will be on YouTube.
Go subscribe to the YouTube
Subscribe
channel.
to the. We haven't been showing the YouTube a lot of love, so we're gonna be showing the YouTube a
Yeah.
lot of love in 2021. Like
We're
this
gonna
is
bring
this
back
was,
some of your old favorites like
Yep.
Keeper, like Block.
Yep. B
We gonna be
Moss.
B Moss. Yeah, we definitely gotta deal with our boy B Moss. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be reaching out. We
So-
got a lot of interviews. We're gonna have a lot of interviews. We video now. You get to actually see these people's faces.
Mhm.
So that's the way we going, man. Like we said, man, 2021, we finna do it bigger, better. When this pandemic clear up, we had plans to go to Southwest by Southwest, but you know how that go.
Yeah.
So
But we'll
know
be
what I'm
doing we'll be doing something of the so we're gonna get into planning mode for we may be doing the indie artist month part 2.
Yeah.
Because we missed the previous year, and that was like super fun to do those interviews with different artists every single week.
Yeah.
So we may be doing that. Maybe doing our own version of like a South by Southwest.
and
From
what
a
we're
digital
gonna do,
perspective.
and let's just clear the air. It's not like when we talk about indie artists, we're not talking about strictly rappers.
Yeah. No.
We talking about
R&B.
singers,
Yeah.
you know, everything. So if you're an independent artist out there, remember send your stuff to the Hip Hop Rejects. That's rejects with a Z at gmail.com. Send that to us. We also working on getting Rejects Radio, having a Spotify playlist with
Yes.
y'all music on it. And like we said, man, we all about the independent artists. We
Mhm.
ain't trying to get DMCA, so
Oh no. You better make sure them samples clear, brother. Because we
Yeah,
ain't finna get
make sure that-
DMCA'd on Twitch for y'all not clearing your stuff.
so if you
I know
if
how
you
the game.
got,
I know
like,
how the game go.
yeah, man. So if you got like your music and you just sampled another song, please don't bring that song to us. It may be fire, but please don't bring that song to us. Give us some with your original beats,
Mhm.
that you got cleared by that artist,
Yeah.
by that producer. So you know what I'm saying. Hit us up, man, and we a platform for y'all. So
Yeah. Exactly. But man, we will catch y'all on January 30th for episode 109. We outie.